Ryan, where are you right now? It's 1 hour before the ceremony and neither you nor your parents are at the venue. What's going on? Did something happen?
Huh? Wait, is the wedding today?
Excuse me?
Oh man, I totally forgot! My bad!
Are you serious? You forgot? The guests are already here! Get over to the venue right now!
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm on a trip with my parents. Just push the wedding to next week. It'll be fine.
Are you telling me a family vacation is more important than our wedding?
It's not about importance. I'd lose the cancellation deposit if I bailed on the trip. It's easy enough to just rebook the venue. Nothing's happened yet, so no biggie.
Don't you dare laugh this off! Is our marriage just something you can postpone whenever it's convenient for you? And your parents are actually okay with this?
Yeah, they're right here reading your messages. They agree. Next week's fine. It's an important trip. Don't kill the vibe. This is our last family vacation before I'm a married man, you know.
So your entire family decided to disrespect our wedding. Together. Do you have any idea how many people are sitting in that venue right now? My parents, my relatives, every friend I've ever cared about. They all took time out of their lives for today.
It's not disrespect. I'm literally saying we'll do it next week. Blah. Stop throwing a tantrum. Get over it. We're gonna be family once we're married, so try to get along with my parents, okay? Being stubborn about this isn't helping anybody.
Oh, so this is my fault now.
Not your fault exactly, just a little childish. Venues get rescheduled all the time. People will understand. We'll do the wedding next week, I promise.
No, the wedding is canceled, and so is the support.
What? Canceled?
There's no rescheduling. And clearly this trip is so important, you can't cancel it. So, I won't disturb you. Text me when you're back. I won't be reaching out in the meantime.
Hey, wait, Lexi! What do you mean the support? Miss Lexi, this is James. Your father has finished speaking with the guests and extended family. Everyone at the venue has been seen off.
I see. I'm sorry for dumping all this on you, James.
Please don't say that. You're the one who announced the cancellation, handled the venue fees, and personally apologized to every guest. We only took care of a small part of the aftermath. The guests and family have all gone home now. Please get some rest yourself, miss.
You're right. I can finally breathe a little, now that things have settled down. I'm just sad. I meant nothing to Ryan, did I? I thought he loved me. But he couldn't even be bothered to apologize for skipping our own wedding.
I cannot imagine how exhausting today has been. You carried yourself with remarkable composure, miss. Not a single person left that venue without an apology from you personally. That took strength.
It was the least I could do. They came for me. It's funny. I was standing there in my dress, apologizing to people, and all I kept thinking was, what did I miss? What did I overlook about him?
If I may ask, does Ryan know about the financial support arrangement?
He knows he's being supported, but I don't think he knows it's because of my connection. My uncle was the one who initiated the support. Uncle David has built a very successful business and was looking to expand. He needed people he could trust. So along with the financial support, he'd offered Ryan a job offer too. But the support is under my uncle's company name. Ryan probably hasn't connected the dots back to me. He would have figured it out at the wedding, of course.
If I may be so bold, why did you keep the connection secret?
I was worried it would make things awkward. If Ryan's family knew the support was coming from my uncle, they'd stop treating us as equals. I wanted us to start as family, not as benefactors and recipients. I wanted him to stand beside me because he loved me, not because he felt indebted.
I see. And keeping quiet led to this.
Exactly. I ended up being treated like I was the unreasonable one for insisting on our own wedding. I wanted us to have a real marriage, independent of money and business. But clearly, that's not what he wanted. Looking back, there were signs. He never once asked about my work. He never asked what was important to me. I just thought he was reserved. I thought he'd open up once we were married.
Perhaps it's fortunate you learned his true character before the wedding.
What?
Speaking frankly, I am deeply relieved you did not marry into that family. Your father feels the same way, I'm certain.
I put my parents through so much today. You too.
Worry is only natural, but if I'm being honest, what truly has my blood boiling is that such a dishonorable man hurt you. I cannot stand by and let this go unanswered. If you'll permit me, miss, say the word and I will handle whatever needs handling.
Whatever needs handling. All right. I don't want to just let this go. If there's anything we can use against him.
Shall I look into the state of his family's business?
Their business?
Yes, it raises the question of how they ended up needing outside support in the first place. Simple mismanagement or something else entirely. Depending on what we find, it could become quite useful.
Do it. Dig up everything, James. I want them to regret ever treating me like this.
Understood. I will give this my full attention, miss. Try to rest tonight. Tomorrow will require a clear head.
I will. And James, thank you. Truly.
Always, miss.
What is going on, Lexi? You suddenly text me calling off the engagement? We were supposed to have the ceremony this week!
No, the ceremony was supposed to be last week, which you skipped. I can't marry someone so inconsiderate that they think that's acceptable.
Over something that small? We can fix this! Just meet me in person!
Something small? Is that what it was? I suppose it was. You had something far more important than our wedding. A business dinner with a potential client, wasn't it?
A business dinner? What are you talking about?
The last family vacation was a lie, wasn't it? Take a look at this.
How do you have photos from our trip?
I had someone look into it. The people you were entertaining, they're executives at Anderson Corps, a company my family has done business with for years. How does a company that's nearly insolvent, with no real turnaround in sight, manage to wine and dine executives from a firm that size? Anderson Corps doesn't waste time on companies without a future.
My parents worked hard to make that happen!
That's not true. I spoke with the executive afterward. Apparently, you were leveraging our engagement to borrow credibility. You told them that your family's company had long-standing ties to my family's business, and that marrying into our family meant they should trust your company just as much.
I may have mentioned something like that.
If you landed that deal, your family's company would have been saved. Is that right? That's why it was more important than our wedding. And the family vacation lie? That was to hide the fact that you never loved me. You wanted the marriage and the status of being engaged to a wealthy business heir. When it looked like that might fall apart, you covered it up.
Okay, just calm down for a second. Why are you trusting them over me? At least hear my side.
Because Anderson Core has been a trusted partner of my family for years. I'll take their word over yours any day. I hope the status boost was worth it. Engaged to an heiress certainly helped prop up your family's image. But that was only useful if we actually got married. I won't be used as a stepping stone.
Please, just listen to me! I know how it looks, but I was doing it for us! If the deal had gone through, we'd have been set up properly going into the marriage! I was trying to build something for our future!
I won't be used as a stepping stone. By lying about our wedding date? By sitting across from a business dinner while I stood in a venue full of guests, wondering where you were? That is not building something for us. That is using me as a tool for yourself.
You haven't seen what it's been like for my family. The pressure, the debt. I was doing what I had to do.
Why should I? You didn't listen to me last week. You were being financially supported, and instead of showing any gratitude, you chased short-term gain and made me out to be the difficult one. Nobody trusts someone who acts like that. You made your choices. Now live with the consequences.
We haven't taken a dime from your family. Sure, I used the name, but nobody's given us money. What do you keep going on about support?
You'll understand very soon. Firsthand.
What is this? The company bankrolling us? That's your uncle?
Yes. So like I said, you're losing everything.
I had no idea! His last name is different from yours!
He's my mother's brother. Different surname. Easy to miss. But he was at the wedding venue, Ryan. If you'd shown up to your own wedding, you would have figured it out.
What do I do? He's furious and won't hear me out!
Of course he is. He was standing in that venue when you called to say you weren't coming. He saw everything. That's why he pulled your job offer, along with everything else.
The job offer too? I already quit my old job for that position! This is a joke, right? Tell me this is a joke!
Was bailing on our wedding a joke? Then this is my version of not joking.
Please, just wait. I genuinely didn't know. If things stay like this, my parents' company is finished. Give me another chance. I'm begging you.
Don't expect mercy. In business, second chances don't just appear. You had one shot and you wasted it. That said, I'll mention your situation to my uncle, including your explanation.
Really?
Yes. Though if you think that's going to fix things, you're more naive than I thought.
I'll take whatever I can get right now. Please, Lexi. Tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I panicked. Tell him whatever you need to.
I'll tell him the truth. All of it. That's all I ever do.
Miss Lexi, Mr. David is requesting a meeting. He's available this afternoon if that works. Shall I arrange it?
Please do. He probably wants to talk about Ryan. My uncle isn't the type to let something like this slide.
He did seem quite irate. He may want to ensure that whoever wronged you faces appropriate consequences.
I've thought about this before, but our family really is like that, isn't it? Incredibly warm to those we're close to. But the moment someone hurts one of us, we go after them completely. Dad once personally went out of his way to confront someone who had wronged one of his business partners.
Your family is deeply loyal. I can't argue with that. I've seen your father's face when he's truly angry. It's something else. Though I'd say you're not so different, miss. You're the victim here, miss, but when this all began, the first thing you said was how sorry you felt for the guests who came out for nothing and for your parents who had been looking so forward to the day. You thought of everyone else before yourself.
I suppose. Yes, I did. Those guests made time out of their day. My parents were so excited. That's what makes this so unforgivable. My mother had been planning the floral arrangements for months. She had called the florist personally 3 times this week alone. She didn't say a word of complaint at the venue. She just quietly started helping Dad usher people out. That image keeps coming back to me.
Your parents are truly admirable people, miss. And for what it's worth, I had the florist's bill redirected. It will not fall on your family.
James, you didn't have to do that.
I know. I wanted to.
James, please contact my uncle. I'll be right over.
Of course. I'll begin making arrangements.
You said you talked to him. What happened to that? I just got a formal contract termination letter in the mail. You lied to me?
I didn't lie. I said I'd pass along your explanation. So I showed him this entire conversation.
You what?
I figured if I summarized it, I might not convey it accurately. The messages speak for themselves.
Wait! How much did you show him?
From the moment you told me you weren't coming to the wedding. Everything. And I also mentioned the Anderson Core dinner. My uncle reached out to them directly. I'd imagine they've been notified of the contract cancellation by now.
Then there's no way to save the company anymore!
Save it? That ship has sailed! Besides, you should be more worried about yourself right now, shouldn't you?
I'm already panicking about finding a new job! No savings, no position! Do you have any idea what that means for me?
Good. Do that while you still have the bandwidth. Because once you're a little more desperate, I'll be sending you the bill for the wedding cancellation fees. And the damages for breaking the engagement. It's going to be quite a number.
Are you kidding me? Why now?
It's going to be quite a number. Because once things get worse, you won't have the funds to pay. Better to collect now while you can.
You don't have to go this far!
Your parents, who sat beside you while you called to cancel the wedding, they were in on it. They gave up the right to complain. Though honestly, it doesn't add up. Your parents are smart people. Why would they agree to blow up their son's wedding with no guaranteed payoff? Something is off. Ryan, did you lie to your parents too?
I didn't! They're on my side! They always are!
Something isn't right. When James investigated, the reason their company went under was a bad deal that caused major losses. But they were genuinely working to recover from it. People like that don't sign off on skipping their son's wedding on a whim.
It does seem out of character, and from what your father observed, he never had reason to think his future in-laws were unreasonable people. Your father would not have approved the marriage if he'd had any concern about their character.
Can you look into it?
I anticipated you'd ask. I've already begun.
Already? How?
When I was investigating the business situation, I gathered a little additional context on your behalf. Apologies for being presumptuous.
No, don't apologize. I'm just impressed. What did you find?
As you suspected, Ryan told his parents the wedding was scheduled for next week, not this week.
Of course he did. But what about the financial support? How did he explain that away?
It appears he told them the arrangement was he would work at your uncle's company, and in exchange the company would receive business support.
His parents believed that. That means they thought it was a straightforward business exchange. They had no idea the support was tied to me personally.
By all accounts, Ryan's parents are exceptionally trusting people. That's likely why they still had no idea anything was wrong. He'd been managing their perception of events.
That's probably true. I haven't spoken directly with them since the wedding fell through. The more I think about it, the more I remember small things. Ryan would change the subject whenever his parents came up. He'd answer calls from them in another room. I thought he just valued privacy. But he was controlling the information.
My read is that Ryan never wanted to take over the family business, so he framed the support deal as a job opportunity for himself, an escape route. He had no intention of staying and cleaning up his own mess.
Right. And even now, with no job lined up, he still hasn't once suggested going back to work for his family. He's been asking me to fix things. Not once has he said he'd go back and face what he did.
But if his family's company collapses entirely, he loses his safety net. No one to run to when things go badly.
So he's been scrambling to protect the company, but purely for his own sake, not for his parents. That's utterly selfish. Every single move he's made has been about himself. James, you've obviously already thought ahead. What's the next step?
I've taken the liberty of speaking with Ryan's parents. It took some time for them to accept that their son had been deceiving them, but they've reached out asking to formally apologize. How would you like to handle it?
How did they react when you told them everything?
His mother was silent for a long time. His father asked me to read certain messages aloud twice. He wanted to be sure he'd understood correctly. They were not angry at first, they were simply stunned.
That's what I expected. They're not bad people. I can't accept an apology without seeing some genuine accountability first. Please let them know. If they show me real sincerity, I'll hear them out.
Understood. I'll reach out immediately. One more thing, miss. They mentioned they had tried to contact Ryan once they understood the situation. He told them you were making things up to turn the family against him.
Of course he did. Let them know that everything I have is documented. They're welcome to see it all.
I will pass that along.
Did you turn my own parents against me?
Turn them against you? You deceived them. You lied about the wedding date, you reframed the support deal so you wouldn't have to face your responsibilities, and in doing so, you cost them their business relationships and their financial backing. Of course they're angry.
But disowning me, that's going too far!
I asked your parents to respond with sincerity. As long as you're in their lives spinning stories, they'll keep falling for it. Your parents were devastated, Ryan. They believed everything you told them, that you were doing it all for the family.
I was doing it for the family! That Anderson Corp deal would have saved everything! You just can't see that because you've never had to fight for anything in your life!
You think I haven't worked for what I have? I manage a team. I have direct reports who depend on me. I have built trust with clients over years of work. My family's name opened doors. I walked through them myself. Don't tell me I've never had to fight.
Damn it! Without their backing, I have nothing!
If you can't stop putting yourself first at the expense of everyone around you, You should face the world on your own. And let's be honest, your family's troubles started because of a business deal you botched, didn't they?
How do you know about that?
I had it looked into. Your parents are sharp. That level of mismanagement didn't fit. So, I dug deeper. You don't want to go back to the family business because the staff knows what happened. It's too embarrassing. Do you see it now? You are the root cause of every single problem here. No wonder they cut you off.
This is your fault! You're the one who destroyed everything! If you had just let it go, none of this would have happened!
I know. Now that you're no longer family, they can hold you legally liable for the damage you caused the company. Your parents showed me real accountability. They did what needed to be done. So I'm going to support their company in return.
You're... what? Why would you do that now?
Because I believe in their potential. It's an investment.
You're not exactly rolling in money! You can't afford to bankroll a whole company!
I've been building my career for years. I manage a team. I'm doing well. That said, this is a modest support, just enough to give them a foundation. Whether they grow from there is up to them. But without the dead weight, I think they'll do just fine.
Dead weight? What a thing to say!
You caused losses at the family business and ran. You manipulated them into covering for you. And now you are ready to come crying back to them the moment things got hard. Your parents are victims in this too. They took responsibility and showed genuine remorse. That's enough for me. I'm not heartless.
Then give me a chance too. If you could forgive them, why not me?
Because you're the one who did the harm. Why would the person who caused all of this get a free pass? You haven't taken responsibility for anything. That's always been your pattern. Push everything uncomfortable down the road. So, I'm simply returning the favor. Your convenience goes to the back of the line, and you've got the nerve to be frustrated about that. Maybe it's because you already know how serious your debt situation is.
What am I supposed to do?
Surviving at the expense of everyone around you is not something I'm required to accommodate. Your parents were trying to survive too. They did it honestly. You did not.
I'm sorry, Lexi. Please. I can't spend my life drowning in debt.
It's too late for any of that. You already did the math. That number you came up with, that's what accountability looks like.
You're seriously just going to leave me like this?
You left me standing in a wedding venue full of guests. I think we both know what it feels like to be left. Ryan was eventually forced out of his apartment and, buried under mounting debt, ended up homeless. James mentioned he happened to spot Ryan looking utterly broken, waiting in line at a local food bank. He spent his whole life thinking only of himself, but he no longer has the luxury of doing even that. As for me, I've thrown myself back into my work. This whole experience made me realize how important it is to truly understand the people around you. I've been pushing to build a mentorship program at the company, working closely with every member of my team. Getting to know each person individually, understanding their strengths, it's the best practice I know for sharpening judgment. And I'm lucky. I have my parents, who've always read people clearly, and James, who's sharper than anyone I know. With their guidance alongside me, I intend to keep growing.